me see if this works.
You won't find anything at Enric's. That place is where good selection goes to die.
So it's this place.
It's a quaint shop.
Oh, okay, this is the shop.
I like
No loitering, okay? I don't have the patience for it.
Surprised to find an electronics shop in the wild.
That's so. Think folks down here are too poor to afford electronics. Not the first time I heard that line. Yeah, I get that kind of attitude far too often. You find yourself with any more commentary, feel free to keep it to yourself.
Damn. Nice try. I know what this place is. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll say that.
That's so. Well, then I'm hardly the man you want to be talking with.
See what you got for sale.
Happy to make a deal if I can.
Yeah, because the way I said one line, it went on a rant. I need to sell some stuff. E-Mac. How's it going? Impact driver. You need one. Good. That's good. Okay, remind me what sport that is. Because I don't know what that is. EMAC. UFC, gotcha, okay. Because I know basketball, I know some football. I was like, that's gotta be a fighting thing, but I don't know what it is. Oh, so that must have been the match, what, yesterday? Or was that today? MMA. Hello. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. A friend of mine left work early because they were gonna chill and watch the game, so that makes sense. That was the game they were talking, or game, the match. Jesus. Let me see. What else do I want to sell? Zero wire. I don't even know what the hell that noise was. Something just fell. Alright, I'm assuming everything's alright. Packs. Ammo. Oh, alright, I can. Aid. I need all this. Oh yeah, Emac, I was gonna ask, have you played Starfield yet?
Nope. No question, business has been slow lately. Not too worried, though. Managed to make ends meet for a good long while. Don't expect that to change now.
Alright.
Stay safe out there.
Talk to Vicente Salinas.
Don't mind me. Just a weary man, resting his feet.
What do you do here?
Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well.
I like to do business with you.
Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone.
What even is your business?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that yet, but I assure you, it's quite lucrative.
So this is all shady. What's in the package?
The contents are of no interest to you, and they're not contraband if that's what you're wondering. If you're uncomfortable doing this favor, you're free to decline. Fantastic. I eagerly await your return. stay out of trouble.
Alright, what else do I have to do? I have to...
What's with the staring? You need something?
Rick.
If you got anything valuable on you, keep it close. Never know what might happen down here.
I don't like your attitude.
Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. I don't like anything about you either. In fact, I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined to fight you right now. What do you say we go 10 rounds? Right here, right now.
Alright, let's do it, little man.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, I actually hurt my hand when I was punching some other asshole's lights out. Doc says it'll take a few weeks or months to heal. Yeah, we'll take a rain check. But once my hand heals, you're done for.
What do you do down here?
What do you want to know? You with security?
Sounds like you got something to hide.
Oh yeah? Maybe I'll hide my boot in your ass if you don't quit asking questions. That is, unless you're with security. In which case, I wasn't threatening you, that was just a joke, and no crime's been committed. I'm actually a very nice person.
Anything interesting going on? I mean, this guy's squirrely.
Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're in the most boring place in the galaxy. Only good thing down here is Kay's house. Best cooking in the settled systems. And let me tell you, I know my food. But I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Me! Can you believe that? What a load of crap! Hey, beat it!
Hey. Damn it, Rick. Can't you just leave me in peace?
Come on, man. Just one beer for your best bud, yeah?
Pardon?
You buying? You want a beer? Fine. You want a buddy to talk to, or a therapy session, or whatever? Walk right back out that door.
Oh, damn. Nice place you got here.
First of all, I didn't ask what you thought of it. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. We both know it ain't nice.
You get a lot of business down here?
Down here? Like that's somehow different from other bars? Worse, maybe? That's what you're implying?
Yes.
What are you? A structural engineer? Some mass egghead? I know full well what down here implies. Uh-huh.
Alright, I need to get out of here. The way I'm running. Okay, so I gotta go to security. Oh, I can go through here too. Cool. Okay, I haven't done the main mission yet. Defense research. Whoa, there's a lot of... Damn. Electronic room. Initiatives program. That must be it. Oh. It actually... No, it doesn't matter. I think it's in the middle. No, it's here. Intelligence.
Okay. Hello. Defense Research has about a dozen active contracts right now. We'll see which ones pan out.
Make quick save. Alright, what's the
You
name?
are, of course, welcome at any time here at Mast. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work.
What does he do here?
I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you.
I was asked by UC Security.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
What do you mean the location's been compromised?
We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks.
So why meet with me personally?
Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail.
Alright. Got it. Just tell me where to pick it up.
Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done.
What's in the package?
You really should know better than to ask for classified. Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the package, though.
Alright, sense of humor. Alright, your name's Plata?
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of
Oh,
course.
that's cool.
I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. Good luck with the mission.
Alright, so the mission is at least on this planet. So I can do this. The cool thing is the game loads so fast that it's like back in the days with old Bethesda games where like Fallout 3 and stuff, like oh my god, it would take forever to load. Take it to the spaceport. So yeah, I think after this mission, I'll finally go and do the main mission, which is meet the constellation and then get my actual objective. Time to tour the city and buy as a bird suit. I mean, I do have a lot of suits. Oh, it's right. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Alright, hold on. Anybody around? Am I hidden? Deliver the package. The running is still funny to me.
What was the name of that?
There's Yumi.
How's the invest? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask.
I've got your package.
Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
I mean, that smile. It's worked since back in the days. I wouldn't make a habit of recruiting people off the street. Yeah.
Well, I have you now, so I probably won't hire another person for a while. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
That's it? Okay. Alright, let's do the main mission now. Oh yeah, I also forgot it's nighttime now. That's so cool. Let's do the main one.
Private sector. Oh, that's what it is. No money.
This game is really chilling. Like, just walk around, talk to a person, they give you something, you just relax. It's not too complicated, honestly, at all. Yeah, you can get lost, but it's just chill. That's all it is. Just a chilling experience. So I do have a mission. Go to the scientist by the tree. Not too convinced. I mean, EMAC, we are aliens. You gotta remember that. We are the aliens.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, something wrong?
Yes. Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here, If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I'd love to.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Cool. But yeah, Emek, I'm assuming we will see alien creatures, but we're all aliens. All of us. Alright, this seems to be closer. No, that's telling me to go. Have you played this game yet, Emek? There we go. That's a sensor right there. Biosensor.
We have an appointment. We're seeing the doctor. That's it.
You know I went to chef school.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough on you, but a lot of times the earlier they get something.
Shayla will be 40 now.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Shayla had such fire in her. She couldn't do anything.
I miss her, too. But after the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her that would have been the blessing.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor.
What the
Mothers, am I right?
There ain't no such thing as a good.
I think we're
Colony
still
war.
recovering from the...
So she died from the colony war. I like how UC security just randomly states things that they heard or seen, and then all of a sudden you get a mission from it. Whoa, what a weird place to put a sensor.
Another day, another shift.
Commercial district. Haven't been there yet. Oh, I keep forgetting that too. For every district we come across, yeah, we get a little bit of XP. New areas and what I also like about Starfield is that I think it's the first time in a Bethesda game where you can jump and now they have wall grab or ledge grab.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I'm looking for biosensors, not eggs.
Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Miss Seng? I think he's confusing the eggs for the biosensors. It's a mini security bot. Assertive beeps.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay.
Alright.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks,
Customer
but you know how these
feedback.
things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
You bought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
Yeah.
¿Esa fue para mí?
Sí.
Y gracias.
Yeah, no. ¿Para eso te ayuda cocinando? Later or? Okay. Damn it, I'm actually worried about saying it's sensitive science equipment.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses.
Oh,
And
this
it's
lady.
all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about. Right. Come back if you need something else.
I'm gonna steal that thing, and I'm gonna do it in front of your face. Oh. How do I...
By the way, ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
There's the egg. How do I... Hey, what's up? I stole it. Actually, question, anything else here to steal? Not really. Okay. GTFO. Hooah! Alright, what else? That's it, right? Now to bring it back to the dude. The scientist.
Hi.
Oh, what the hell? Bobby Katz.
Finally back with our son. That's
Oh.
all that matters.
Hey, it's you again.
Your parents are actually alive. Good to see you, kid.
You too. These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen. We're just exploring New Atlantis. We have a new apartment. This place is amazing. Anyway, it was nice to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
Alright, it's...
They were gonna give our son to a different family. We made it back just in time.
Yeah, good on you guys. I also believed that you guys were dead. So what happened was in their outpost, they were... Oh, I was an advertisement for a job industry. they were their outpost, their settlement was outrun or taken by a serpent religious group. There it is.
I need all of the biosensors if the data is to be of any use. I really do need that additional data.
Here you go.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment.
Great.
Oh. It is working, isn't it?
You're the scientist.
Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
How bad is it?
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an, admittedly, somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Skill points. Alright, I want the weightlifting thing so I can increase my capacity. There we go. Nice. I already leveled up. Now let's do the main mission. Back to the grind. Oh. Alright, where's that lodge?
Gwen really keeps the distribution center in tip-top shape.
Joanne.
Service with a smile. That's the UC way.
Did you always want to work at the distribution center?
Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me, working at the distribution center is anything but typical.
Sounds like you really love your job.
Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a... Every day is so exciting. Yep, there's never a boring...
Huh.
Keep on keeping on.
Whoa, that's one fancy door.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Copy that. Let's do a new save. Alright, the lodge. Here we go. Magically, my spacesuit is not on my wrist.
Captain Eagle, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, He'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
I love it when they say my name, Captain Eagle, like I'm badass. Alright, whoa.
I'm saying is the most impossible theory.
You two keep going on like this, and
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly,
Permanently reduces fall damage.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it...
Hold on a minute. So there are like legitimate... It's not notes, is it? It is. Okay.
Be part of the ultimate mystery.
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Alright. Oh, look at all those portraits. Table.
that's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Alright, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
Whoa.
Come find
That
me when
piece
you're
of the
ready.
artifact was gonna
You
hit
and
me.
I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Damn, level 5 already. Alright, what do I want? If I do more stealth, I can't, because I need more stuff here. Physical. Wellness. Increases your maximum health. More oxygen. Unarmed attacks do 25% more damage. Social. Scavenging. You can craft specialty food and drinks. Okay. And research additional recipes at a research lab. Commerce. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Shotgun certification. Lasers. Dueling. Oh, that's pretty good. Ballistic weapons do 10% more damage. Let me actually do some dueling.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Matteo Catri. Oh, he's also gonna drink? No, I'm trying to talk to him.
Take note. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Matteo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Huh. These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Huh. Somebody must have known. What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Yeah, I mean, if it meant something, I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you out to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Huh.
Take care of yourself.
Walter Stroud.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If that was an apology,
you went up to see Vladimir.
you can do better.
Huh. I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment.
Oh.
Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Huh, craft and modify an item. This isn't where I expect to find a CEO. True.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Oh yeah, I think they didn't mention that the Constellation was built some years ago. I just can't remember how long ago. What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Huh. Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
That's interesting. So Barrett isn't only a pirate, but he's a scientist. And Noel is obviously also a scientist. What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Huh. That's it.
Goodbye.
So he's
Ask
the wall.
if you've got questions.
And he's the theological.
Speak up if you have ideas. We're all
Noel?
here for the same reason.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing your artifact to us.
Damn, her jacket looks badass. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously.
Yes,
Walter's
Walter Stroud.
quite proud
I
of the
will.
collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
This is all wood too.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Right, and yeah, Bosco isn't following me anymore. He's my partner.
stolen any sacred relics recently?
Very funny, Walter. You know Constellation.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Whoa. Like a museum. Huh. So many different paintings. Whoa.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Got some organic resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
What do I have? You know what? Do one of these. That's it. Cause some of them, all of them can be used for crafting. So I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a...
Okay. The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
This wasn't random synapses firing, it means something. So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. Oh, it's okay. Now that this has happened to both, we're all in this together now, right?
All in this. Okay. How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever. More than 50 years now.
More than 50
But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
All right.
Stay safe, okay?
This is my room. All right. So I forgot I have like that perk where Dad. Dear Ego, if you could stop by home, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Nothing urgent, but I would sure like to see you. Moby Dick. Watch case. This is my place. Storage. Packs. I like this one so far. Navigator pack. Oh, was I just given this? Because as a interesting, all these have basic boost packs except for the navigator pack. Constellation pack. This is what I was given. I could store that. Hang on. Helmets. Throwables, apparel. Space trucker hat. Weapons. These are all good. Just something to have. Alright. See what she has to
Artifacts
say.
won't find themselves, and asking after means few.
Okay, assuming that's no algebra. Let's talk to Sarah and get
I
this
am
thing.
at your service, Captain.
Thanks, Bosco.
Nonsense, Walter.
Should I talk to him? Does he have anything new to say?
Captain, now that you are a member of also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled...
Outpost development? What do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Sounds useful. I'll try it next time I touch down on a planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
You miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
Protecting Barrett must have been quite the challenge.
Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation.
How long have you been part of the Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Damn. So he's like one of the original crew people.
Yeah? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Oh no, I'm okay. These questions are pretty much no based on everybody else's answers. I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Is UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
Like work never pays off the way you expect.
You've done this before, eh? Wise words. If we watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact, or this lead runs dry.
What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Alright, got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright. Can't be dismissed. Oh, shit.
I hope you're still glad you joined Constellation, Noelle.
Yes, ma'am, of course. I honestly can't imagine being anywhere else.
I'm glad to hear it. You could have done just about anything. So, it's important to me that you feel valued here.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true. But the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
Alright, I'm leaving. See your parents at Pioneer Tower.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
Alright.
So long.
Are you not following me? Hold up.
It's you and me from... I'll be right here. My contact is in...
Let's get moving.
Sounds good. Lead on.
There we go. Okay. She's like bugged. For a second. I think that's a perfect place to stop. Alright, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming this all the time though. This is really more of a chilled game. I do though want to play some Halo. That's it for now. For this anyway, I'll probably stream some Halo. Be right back.